Happy Death Day came out in 2017. This is where the era of like 2016 to like 2019, a lot of these like basic horror movies came out. Like The Bye Bye Man came out. Boy came out around that time. I think The Boy came out in 2016. The remake of The Rings, came out. 47 Meters Down. Like, so I'm not saying that movie's like basic, but like Wish Upon, like those type of horror movie tropes and stuff like that came out. Happy Death Day should have been a rated R movie in my opinion, but I don't know the reason why it won't was PG-13. Maybe just for a little bit for more audience to go see it, I guess. The movie is directed by Christopher Landon and written by Scott Lobdell. It stars Jessica Ruth. I'm just horrible. She plays a character named Tree. In this video, I'm not going to go into detail behind the scenes and the research for this movie. I just want to kind of talk about, I just want to criticize not criticize what I will use. I want to just go through the story as usual and just have fun with it, okay? Let me just do that. It's been a minute since I did that. Go ahead. I did this movie for my birthday, because my birthday is January 14th, and I don't think this video is going to come out around that time. So, and obviously I won't post this on September 18th, which is Tree's birthday. So I'm like, this is going something. I'm just going to cover this movie as another cover, I guess, because I can. My YouTube channel. It's my page. Christopher Landon's known Freaky, Drop, Scott's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, Hard Eyes, and many more projects under his belt. Oh, I've been on boo. I remember watching this movie, and it got out of my mind. I think I watched it maybe like 3 times max. I didn't really I remember watching the sequel. Wasn't a big fan of that sequel. I'm not a big fan of like time travel stuff, and I think a lot of these horror sequels, The Boy 2, like it wasn't bad, but I don't think this should have got a sequel. It wasn't like something like, oh, it was the worst sequel ever made. It's not, but I don't remember like that. I only watched it once. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't hate it. I didn't enjoy it. So 2 different. Movie opens up to Tree in a guy's dorm. She's blackout. He drugged her. And he got a little too comfortable. Right. Cool. That's what he did. He got lucky. Move on. Tree is, in my opinion, a horror movie without the movie part, right? She later on goes through a date. She says earlier, she sleeps with this guy. She goes to a party. She's into another guy. She sleeps with a professor. She sleeps with the teacher. She sleeps with everybody, right? She leaves the dorm after, like, she has a headache. She leaves the dorm, right? And blah, blah, blah. She doesn't, this is the first day before the restart shit happens. So everything's normal right now. The car goes off, this sprinkles go off, all sorts of shit happens, right? This guy falls asleep or knocks out, or he's just tired. He's tired or something, I guess. It's just, we don't know the reason. Probably exhausted. Probably. More like that. For some reason, when she's walking toward just wherever she's going to, I think back to her area, the guy that she went on the date with, we're just going to call him Creep. Because later on we will, what did we give him a name? Left? We're just going to call him Left on Red. So we're just going to give him a short name called Left. He just pops up like he knows she's going to be there. Like he was just stalking her routes, right? And he was just stalking every single move of hers. He just meets her up. It seems like he was just waiting there. It doesn't seem like he's casually walking. He just seems like he just is waiting. He's like, I know those footsteps. Those are her right there. Pop out. He's mad that she just left him on red, or she never responded or got back to him. This girl's the worst. I'm telling you, she is horrible. And she knows it too. She knows it too from her roommates. She gets it from other roommates. She says it at the end to herself. She knows she's a bad person. We're gonna call this girl Red Girl. She's wearing red because she's a nurse, I think. Question mark. The villain. The final boss, we're gonna call him, okay? She gives her a cupcake. I wouldn't accept it no matter what. I would have thrown it away like she did. She did throw it away. It's not a birthday cupcake. I would rather have a birthday cake instead of a birthday cupcake. Please, you gotta, this is not. I'm not taking just a single cupcake with a candle on it. You're not satisfying from that. No, you got to give me a full-on, either just give me all the cupcakes, or just give me a birthday cake. I would have smacked it out of her hand. I wouldn't even accepted it. I wouldn't be like, oh, I accept it, throw it away. I would have slapped it out of her fucking hand. No, give me a full-on cupcake. Give me a full-on birthday cake. But yeah, she just threw it away in front of her face. Yeah, I'm on this girl's team. I don't want to go against her, man. I don't. No, she's too delusional. She's too stupid. Moving on. By the way, if I do skip a lot of the filler scenes, just go watch the movie. This movie's been out for almost 10 years. It's been 9 years. So go watch the movie. Go support it. I just want to cover the stuff. the stuff. It's my channel. I just want to cover the stuff I want to do. Gosh, leave me alone. Night happens. A game or something of these. Why is the mascot a baby? I don't know. Everything. I guess every single mascot's different. There's just too much, I guess. So just like, oh, might as well just add a fuck baby. This baby's creepy as fuck. Ugly as fuck. My bad. My bad. It's normal looking. But she's walking by herself wherever she's going. There's a group that runs right past her, right? For me, no matter what, I'm always re-looking, right? I'm always going to re-look where I'm, if a group of people, a few people, it doesn't matter. And I walk past them, I'm always looking around, right? I'm turning right back around, right? This is just who I am. So this scene would have never happened for me. Because I would have seen the guy, this creepy looking motherfucker with his fucking mask. Sorry for my language. And I'd be like, boo. And then if that was the guy that was part of this group, why ain't the group friends turning around and saying, hey, what are you doing? We're walking this way. We're not going back that way. We're walking this way. What are we doing here? So we're going to call the serial killer Babyface. And I think with this movie, I'm not going to stress myself about it a lot. I wonder if these fuckers have power, like teleporting powers. Because, you know, we can restart a day, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this Babyface killer can teleport here and there. He can just appear whenever he feels like it. Because it happens a few times. Either he has the Dead Silence perk, ninja perk from Call of Duty, or he just has teleporting. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. It's a universe with powers, I guess. So Tree walks down to, I guess, under a bridge or some shit. I don't know. And she hears this ding-a-ding, this toy going back and forth, right? I'm walking up the stairs again. If I hear that in the middle, I don't like if I have those type of friends that play those pranks on me. They can catch me and they prank me back at home. And he's like, girl, why was you at you didn't get scared or you got scared and you ran off? Yeah, I did. I don't play those jokes. Stop it. Right? I would have ran. If I would have heard that, I'm turning right back around. I'm making a U-turn, going back upstairs. No, I'm hanging out. Those new group that we just seen, I'm running right back to them. How far they might be up, I don't know. I will find them. Or they're closest nearby. And stuff. What's up with these danger signs right here? Like, what are they doing? I don't know if they're going for constructions. I don't know what's happening. Was there a murder here? I don't know. It's just so much like, there's just so much signs. Danger, warning, danger, warning. Don't, like, come on. What's up with this? They don't tell us. Unless they do. And I forgot. I don't think they do. So, obviously, Babyface runs up right behind her. Right? Why is she taking her time just to, you know, is she creeped out already or spooked out? Why is she, like on the ground, on her knees, picking it up? I would have been like, if I was going to pick it up, I would have swooped it up, like I said, I would have made the U-turn up the stairs and go back up there, but hey. So Babyface comes up there, and she says she's going to call the police, right? He gets scared of that. I'm just playing. He does it. He kills her anyways. She wakes up, right? And most people, 90% of people would have thought, okay, that was just a dream, right? She would have woke up from a dream, but then the problems that she remembered from the dreams started happening in real time, in a real event that happened from the quote-unquote dream, I guess, that she would have said at first. And she's like, oh, is this a coincidence? I don't think so. I didn't mention this until now. I need to. But why is she giving this teacher the side eye or this type of horny look? Are they fucking or something? Never mind. I guess she wants to A in that class, I guess. I think she wants to pass the class. 37 minutes in, around that time, her third time dying, she's staying in the room. Babyface happens. How does the scene make sense? He doesn't stab her in the direction where the door, like where you get to see the knife come through. If that makes sense. Because she wasn't, like, the door wasn't in that direction where he stabbed her at. How did it go through the door? I guess it's like a little curved knife. I guess he stabbed her and it just went through the door. I don't fucking. And then two, that he would have stabbed her and through the door, and that knife was still like have a lot of shown to it. Like there was a lot of knife to be seen. How? I guess that knife has an extension to it. I'm not gonna think too hard about the scene. I already did. I don't want to make myself think about it hard again. I don't know how this scene happens. There's a few mistakes that happens in this movie. Obviously, it's a movie. It's people. Everybody makes mistakes. But it's just hard for me that the non get. You know, it's not for me. It's always for me to catch these mistakes. There's probably a lot more, but that's one of the ones I noticed. But like I said, I did skip to the third kill. The second kill, she goes to this party, right? It's her second time dying, right? She says she thinks this is like she had a dream, right? My fear is, and I think they cover in the second one, like, of pain. Like, when she knows she has to go in this repeat, she knows she's gonna have to, like, feel the pain. You think that pain just instant goes away, or like, if it's like a torture death, I don't think it goes away in the moment. But if it's like a fast death, you think you feel anything? I don't know. Let me stop and think about that though. But she leads up. This guy leads her up into a bedroom so they can get whatever freaky. Why the fuck does he have a disco thing in there? Like, we're having a Diddy party in this fucking room. Why? Let me join, please. This guy just has everything there. He has a blow up doll. He has a bong. He has everything. Like I said, he has a button for a disco party. That's a dream right there, I guess, for a frat boy. Let me know in the comments. I don't know if that's true or not. But my thing is, we obviously knew this guy wasn't the killer, but he had the baby face mask on. Where would he been at where he was hiding? Because she goes in the room maybe 30 to 40 seconds after him, and it's clearly he doesn't go through the bead door, I guess. So my thing is, he's either behind this door or something. But like I said, I think everybody has powers in this, because he just pops up from the middle of nowhere. He just poofs. Like, I'm pretty sure, I guess she was wearing high heels or something. I'm pretty sure she was. How do we not get to hear him, though? Like, it's on wood. At least he's in socks, but I would have heard something. I feel like most of us will feel like some sort of present looking at us. Like, if it's a human, a ghost, or something, you would have felt like you're getting watched, right? And they're getting this talking, right? While she's looking in the mirror, and then in the mirror, in the background, we get to see this guy getting killed. Moving on. We already talked about the third kill, the third day, the third repeat, I guess. So no point of me bringing it up again. She just, like I said, she's scared, so she just stayed back out, or she went from the random guy's dorm. We're just gonna call him random guy, because at first we just know him as a random guy, and then we got his name because it was like the first, you get to know his name in the first like minute or two of the movie, but we're just call him random guy. And she ends up back in her dorm, her own area, right? Her roommates are just, I don't know. I think this is a perfect spot for her. Maybe besides this girl, but she turns out to be evil because, spoiler alert, she's the villain. Everybody here is all fucked up, right? And everybody knows it. When, you get the classic popular bougie girl who's a douchebag. Then you got her who's a what's a nice word? Whore. And then you got this roommate, that roommate, and all sorts of other roommates that I'm not gonna pay attention in detail for. So moving on. On her next few runs of this repeat, it's like the movie Memento, this Christopher Nolan movie, right? She herself knows that she is in a repeat, right? But the other people, like, other randoms and other people, just everybody else doesn't know, right? So this guy, like I said, we're just calling him random. We know his name. We're just calling him random, right? I would have been the same thing, like, you gotta, like, repeat day. Unless the person changes, it doesn't. But if my thing was if the killer changed every single time, right? So the guy's idea was
just kind of have a plan out, right? That's your plan. Have a plan out, and whoever
you gotta basically stalk these people to see if they're the killer or not. And then the next day, you will say, you cross it off. You can probably get to like a few people a day or something like that. So yeah. But like my fear was if I was in her position, I'm like, what if they change every single day, right? So I know. So she goes out at night and starts stalking on people. She starts crossing off names, and yeah. She stalks on this one guy. What's he gonna do? Jerk off or something? Oh, okay. Why does she re-look? It's like he's watching gay porn. And he's watching gay porn. Okay. During a hospital scene, you get to see all these glove sizes, and it's all smalls. I feel so bad for any doctor that comes in there who has large ass fucking hands, and they're gonna have to be like, yeah, I'm not your doctor today. The patient's like, why? Well, you see these fucking sizes they gave me? It's all fucking smalls. I have large hands. Catch you tomorrow. On her next repeat day, she's in the hospital and she escapes this hospital, like her room, and she's running around. And the doctor opens the door, and Babyface comes up behind him and starts stabbing him. And the knife comes out. It's just clear. It's there. I think that only the tip has blood on it. But as we run, the next few scenes, you get to see the knife having blood. I guess it's a rendering problem with the blood. Unless he ran into another victim and he just started slashing them there, and then that's where the blood came from. But I find it really weird that during that scene when he was killing the doctor guy, that there was no blood coming out of the knife. But when they're running, the blood just started rendering right there. I don't know. I don't know. But this guy has to be the dumbest seeker of hide and seek ever, right? And then Tree, you're also dumb. Don't think you're getting out of this one. One, you're a dumb whore. Why do you think? When you're thinking at this scene, right? She was like, oh, she's gonna distract him. Like pop, she has his key. She's gonna use the key in the garage to distract him so he can go to that and she can go whatever, do whatever, right? No, she hears the car. She beeps the car. She's like, oh, let me stick my fucking head up because it's nearby. And he's nearby. Let me just pop my head out. And also, like I said, I'm going back to the babyface guy. He had an opportunity to just kill her right in the car. I know he kills her like a few scenes after that, but he could have killed her right there, right? He was just he's just playing tease with her. He could have killed her right here, right? He was like, do I stab? Do I slash? Do I stab? Nah, I'll just let you be. He's stupid. Both of these characters are stupid. She dies. She gets pulled over, and then Babyface happens, and it's repeat day. What day were we on? Like 33 or something. Oh, it's September 18th still. There's this homeless killer guy on the loose. He's not homeless, but he's a serial killer. And towards the end, we figure out that Red, this girl. Yes, I know we haven't brought her up a lot because I'm not going through detail to detail because this movie's been out for almost 10 years. Like I said, calm down and go watch the movie. I just want to cover the stuff I wanted to cover. I know you guys are going to comment and it's like, you didn't go through the fucking full movie. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Let me be. There's probably a lot of details I missed out. I don't care. This movie, like I said, it's been out for 10 years. Calm down. Almost 10 years. Next year will be 10. So she's kind of like basically... he's not in it and he's in it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So she thinks he's the serial killer, right? So I think it's 2 nights that he dies from her. Reverse that, my bad. She dies from him in the hospital while getting chased, and then Random tries to save her, but he dies himself. Awesome, and then she dies. And I didn't know babies can use guns, so I don't know if I'm allowed to show this scene because YouTube likes to be a little bit sensitive. No disrespect, YouTube. No disrespect. I'm just saying, because you might think this, because you flagged my other video that was clearly AI, clearly fake. You guys might think this grown-ass, full-sized human being is an actual baby holding a fucking gun. You might actually flag this whole video because you might think this fucking baby's actually killing people. This is all fake, YouTube, so far. So she's basically done living, like she's just done with the repeat, right? But it's on one of the last repeats. She's suspicious about Red, in this cupcake. Where the fuck did she pull this fucking cupcake from? From the fucking tree? Not her. This tree, the plant right by her, I don't know. She's just suspicious about it, like, you go eat it. And she's like, no, it's your birthday. You eat it. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. I'll just take it to the police and see if it's poison or not or whatever. I would not say, what cupcake is this? I don't know. If this cupcake existed, would y'all take it? And if you guys knew this cupcake was real, would y'all take it? With the real benefits of it. Would you guys like to live in a repeat of a day? I don't know how you would figure out how to beat the system, but hey. But the thing is, you got to repeat every single day, all day, every day, for the rest of your life. I wouldn't do it. There might be a percent of people that would do it, but I don't think a big percent of people will do that. No, not at all. When she figured out the killer right at that moment, right, and she thought she's gonna beat, this curse, right? She sleeps it off, but she dies in her sleep, so it count as a repeat because she didn't make it through the full day. She wakes up and she blames Red instantly. I don't know how, but she does anyways. But hey, I don't know. She just blames her instantly.
I have been the worst roommate.
I know.
You've always been there for me, but I've been way too selfish to even appreciate it.
I know.
Can we start over?
No.
I promise not to be such a loser.
Stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now.
Fuck. Like I said before, I didn't go in full detail with the stories or the behind the scenes because this video, it's like around 25 minutes long. If I would have added the full research for this movie, this video would have been like 42 an hour long. I didn't want that. I didn't want to edit that long. I didn't want to write a script that long. I didn't want to do that type of stuff, right? Most of the time, this is going to go 50-50. Now, if I wanted to talk about this real quick. If it's a movie with the basic plot, that's where you're going to see me doing a lot of the behind the scenes research and the research in general and details, talk about, fun facts about that movie. If it's a movie with a confusing plot or just a long movie in general, I'm just going to talk about the story, the characters, not the actors and not the writers or the director. I'm just going to talk about just the story itself, the characters, and just have fun with it. And then if it's like I said, easy plot, just a fun movie, I can just turn my mind off. And there's a lot of research for it. I'll do that. If you guys have any movie suggestions, let me know in the comments. If you guys want me to do just me talking about the plot, let me know just about the plot. If you guys want me to do the full research for the movie that you guys suggested, let me know with the research, or just say, hey, can you do a full cover of blank, and I will do my research for it. Besides that, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and post on notifications. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.